Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your reading for the end of January, so the 16th through to the 31st. It is a general reading, my usual spiel. It is a general reading, so just take what feels right for you and leave the rest. And if it does really feel right and you want to find out more information and delve further into the future, there will be an extended reading. So the link is in the description box below if you'd like to check that out, or I usually pin a comment as well. So what does Capricorn need to know now? Ooh, Nine of Pentacles, nice. Ooh, crossed by the Three of Cups, lovely. I hope you're all having a beautiful celebration and birthday. Capricorn, for those of you that are having the later birthdays. The Chariot, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Hermit card, the Ace of Pentacles, wanting a new start to come in, new beginning or a new opportunity to come through here, and the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So we have the Temperance card as at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Okay. Wanting a new path to open up here, but there's a sense that balance needs to be restored first before this new opportunity is going to come in for you, Capricorn. But this is a beautiful energy. The Nine of Pentacles crossed by the Three of Cups. Celebration, freedom, luxury, just being spoilt. This is a beautiful energy. Just might even be happy to be on your own, actually, for some of you. Or there might be some luxury that's coming through here, which is nice. The Nine of Pentacles is really all about independence, financial independence for a lot of you, and having enough, feeling like you have enough. And so that's something to celebrate here. Whether it depends on how much, doesn't matter how much you actually have, but there will be a sense of feeling like of gratitude, feeling like you have enough here, which is lovely. You are being crowned by the Hierophant, which is a beautiful Taurian energy that has been doing a lot of work, your fellow earth sign. In your conscious mind, the Hierophant is looking for some higher answers, looking to understand the meaning of life, your purpose, the spiritual nature of your existence. It's asking the big questions. It can also be looking at institutions where you have fitted into that. We're looking at financial independence here, and I do see you moving up, finding yourself in a better position. So I'm seeing that you're up leveling here, Capricorn, up leveling, and this is your soul actually doing it, but you will notice it in your physical world, particularly in the place that you work for a lot of you, but there's just a sense of you rising in status. So, and this could be associated with more money coming in, because at the base of the reading we have the Seven of Wands. This is the energy that's happening deep down, and this is you finding yourself and getting yourself into a better position. You have risen above the crowd, you have gained strength, and you're now in a position where you can fight for what it is that you really want here. And so there's this sense of independence and freedom here. So that's why this is really positive reading. In the recent past, we have the Chariot. So this is the energy of overcoming something, fighting for something, resolving a conflict in your life as well. So, yeah, look, I feel like you've kind of had a win here. You've come out on top. And it's kind of buoyed you and it's finding yourself in a much better position to take on some of the stronger energies in your life that might be imposing some rules and regulations. But it's like, how do I work either with that and gain some advantage, or how do I work independently of that without relying on it? So these are sort of the questions that are coming up here. Very earthy, grounded energy. And we have the Knight of Pentacles coming in as well. in the near future. So this is where you're like, okay, I feel like I can now plan for the future. I feel like I can now I feel like I've got my vision of the future. I feel like I'm almost set up. That noise is the kids in the background. They're on the swings, if you're wondering what that noise in the background is. But we had the Knight of Pentacles is very slow-moving energy. It's more just sitting and feeling comfortable. It's a relief. There's a relief that things have settled down, that there's stability. So there's a sense of, I don't even need to take a lot of action here. I'm going very slowly, methodically, making sure everything's, all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. And I'm happy to take it slow and be very grounded here. And it feels good. It feels good. So, yeah, I feel like you're going to find yourself in quite a good place here, which is actually really wonderful. So it's interesting because you are presenting as the Four of Cups. So there is something on offer here that you're not sure of taking up. And I do feel like it's related to that Hierophant energy of someone with an offer of stability, an offer of an institution that is powerful. But I do feel like there's, you are being offered something and you're wondering whether you want to take it, because there's the confidence here. There's a leverage here that maybe you could get something better. So, yeah, it's but you are considering it, but I feel like you're more going this way of not wanting it right at this minute. And maybe it's not exactly the terms or exactly what it is or exactly how you envisaged it, because I'm not actually seeing the offer that you want coming through yet. Yeah. So the Hermit energy is coming in terms of the energy surrounding you. Beautiful Virgo energy. Again, all these pentacles. It feels really good. And it's a sense of, I am going to make this decision myself. I'm going to work this out myself. I may only be able to see one step forward, but I don't want somebody else making the decision or influencing me. This is me being very independent. And again, that's the theme of independence coming through here, as opposed to someone else's rules and regulations. So that's why you're not sure about whether you want to take up what's on offer. Now, what you do want is this Ace of Pentacles. You do want to step into something, a new opportunity. Absolutely. You do want this new path, a new concrete reality. This can be thinking about setting up your own business or working for yourself or being your own boss somehow or being the boss. So this is kind of, there is an elevation, a sense of authority in terms of being in charge of your money and how you're going to make that. That's the opportunity that you're wanting to step into. There is a lot of options coming in for you with the Seven of Cups. Things open up and it's a period of assessment. So not rushing into anything at all, because there is something there, solid there for you. It's just it may not have fully formed into what it is that you're wanting, because there can be other funnels coming in, other opportunities, other directions here. And so what you're really looking for is how you're going to invest. How you're going to invest your money, how you're going to invest your personal growth, how you're going to invest your time and energy so that you see the growth that you're looking for here. Because what's on offer, you're not entirely sure that that's going to present you with what you're looking for, but it might. So there's an ambivalence here. We're not really sure at this stage. But what I do know is that the reason why you're not supposed to rush into anything, which is good. It's supposed to have this measured, careful analysis, a very methodical way of moving forward, especially with your career and your finances. And that's why this Temperance energy is coming in. It's expanding. There is that growth there, but it needs to be attached to the balance. And that's when we'll see the path open. So that's why at the moment, this is a slow energy. this Temperance energy. It's a slow expansion, and it does mean it's very protective and sensible. What it is, it's protecting you from making mistakes. It's protecting you from risk. It's protecting you from harm from other people. So it's bringing in all this balance on all areas of your life. And this is something that you need to be considering, not just one thing. It needs to be considering how it's going to affect the balance of your life. So that's why it's saying, you know, there are long-term consequences to decisions coming up. And you really need to be thinking about how that's going to affect work-life balance, how it's going to affect your relationships, how it's going to affect your health, how it's going to affect your living situation. So there's lots of things to consider here, and that's what's coming up with the Seven of Cups. So it's a very slow and thoughtful consideration of where you're going to put your energy into the next steps, where you're moving forward. And so it feels actually really, really good. So yeah, I do feel like you're up leveling. There is growth, there is expansion. It is happening slowly, but yeah, I mean, it is really, really positive, I would say. So let's see what animal spirit energy we have. And there's money here. There's money. There's things to build upon. So you've got 3 sevens here. You've managed to overcome something and leverage and find yourself in a position that you've overcome something, some big things here in order to get in the position that you are. So let's see. It's also, there's a sense of luck around you as well. What animal spirit medicine does Capricorn need to see or know about? Ooh, we have the Phoenix. We have the Phoenix. And interesting, we have the Phoenix reversed. So it's not... It's what I'm getting is something is... It's a reverse feeling. It's like something is dying. Something is dying. Something is retracting in your life. Something is turning to ashes rather than the other way around. And so there is a sense that, you know, a cycle or a situation is ending here. And so that's part of the balance that's coming through. It's actually, you know, it's right. It's something no longer resonates for you. And so it's taking you down the path that things naturally do, relationships naturally do end, situations naturally end, contracts naturally end. And then through the ashes, it builds up and is reborn again. But this is the energy of something doing the opposite. It's funny because there's 2 different energies here. There's the energy of you rising up like the Phoenix, but there's also the energy overlapping of something going down. And there's like an overlapping path here of something dying whilst you're rising up. And I feel like it's just you've outgrown an energy, a situation. And so that's the release of that is actually helping you rise up and be released. So it's fascinating energy. And what they're asking you with this Phoenix energy is, where can you let something go to restore the balance that's coming into your life now? Where can you let go of putting too much time and energy or too many attachments to something? So that's the question that's being posed by that Phoenix energy that's coming through. Okay, so intuitive message. Let's see, what did we get coming out? He of the fiery sword. Wow, there's a lot of fire symbology coming in, symbolism. He of the fiery sword. And this is, again, like a rising up energy. So we have the rising up and the energy of something passing. So this is the new energy that's coming in for you. This is the new determination. This is the new motivation, the new goals. It's setting new goals. You're in the process of doing that and understanding what that is. So this is erupting up from inside you, this new desire of what it is that you truly want. And it's like a kundalini rising up inside of you, Capricorn. So something fades away and a new urgency or a desire replaces it, and it feels exciting. It feels good. It feels like this is what I really want. And it's very directional. So it's like, I'm going to make something of this. So yeah, it's I'm going to make some really strong foundations here. So yeah, it's inspiring energy. And now they're showing me like the imagery of Excalibur, the sword, and only the rightful owner or the heir to the kingdom really can pull the sword out. And it's kind of saying, taking what is rightfully yours. This energy belongs to you. So being the authority, the heir, you are the heir of your own world, of your own kingdom. So what does Capricorn need to know now? Very masculine energy. We have the peace symbol. And, you know, it's actually interesting. If you look at He of the Fiery Sword, you know, it looks a bit like the peace symbol. And what I'm getting with this is that these are like legs, and it's standing firm, standing strong. I know this is typically represents peace, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting creating a very strong foundation. I'm getting a different intuitive message for it, Capricorn. And it's to do a lot with your pelvis, your hips, and your thighs, your legs. There's strength in this area. So if you've got any problems or pain in that area, there's a lot of energy coming through here that can feel strong. So it's a great time to maybe be doing some healing or some rejuvenation work, whatever that is. But standing on your own 2 feet. And again, it comes back to that sense of independence and owning it. So that's really the message here. That's the message. So it's beautiful, Capricorn. So this is where I'm leaving the reading, for the YouTube reading. I'm going to take it over to the deep read. If you'd like to find out more, get some more information and look at the future beyond, please click on the link below in the description box below, and I'll also tag it in a comment. But if this is where we're leaving each other, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment or share, and take care, Capricorn. I'll see you next time. Bye.